So it's a Friday evening, you know, when you do typical end of the week things, such as go out for a meal, have a drink with a friend, or perhaps see a film at the cinema. Or in my case, go ghost train hunting. So we're here at Lewes and we're just about to change to get on the Seaford branch down to Newhaven Harbour. And as you can see from the map, Newhaven Harbour is there, Newhaven Town is there, but what isn't on the map is Newhaven Marine Station, which apparently is still open, but yet it's not on the map. It used to be on the map way back in the 1970s, when regular trains ran to meet up with the boats between Newhaven and Dieppe in France. Services were then slowly withdrawn over the years, right down to today, when rumour has it that there's a daily ghost train service that still runs. So we got off at Newhaven Harbour and had a look around. So this is Newhaven Harbour, and we can see from the tracks that normally trains leaving will go via the left. But it's that little branch off to the right which we're interested in. Ferries do still run from Newhaven, but the ferry terminal next to Newhaven Marine Station is now abandoned. There's a newer terminal back up near a Newhaven Town station. So, why is the station still here? We found a poster that maybe helped to explain things. There's a sign on the wall, the old station sign, there's a poster here. For the safety of our passengers, no train services are currently in operation from this station. For passengers with a valid rail ticket intending to travel on their 1852 to Lewes weekday service, we will provide a replacement taxi at no additional cost in place of the scheduled train service. So it claims that no train services now run from this station. The station that you can't get into now anyway, as it's behind a fence. Well, this is the station. We can't obviously get in because this fence is in the way. The poster says that there is a 1852 service, but I've actually heard that about 8:15, a train comes into the station and then goes out again. I'm not really sure why they do that. Newhaven Marine is derelict, abandoned and in decay, with a few relics from the past still lying about. And it's been like this since 2006. The old sign's still here. It said platform temporarily closed for repair. Seems like it's been closed more than temporarily. Maybe pop that back up there so people can see that. We decided that we needed more information, so we called the number that was on the poster to see if they knew of any trains that ran from this station. Hello there, I just wondering if you could give me some information about train times from Newhaven Marine Station.
Okay. Newhaven, where was that to, sorry?
Newhaven Marine Station.
Newhaven, I think we have one for Newhaven Harbour, does that sound alright?
No,
there we go, Newhaven Marine, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay, and where are you planning on travelling to?
Into London, Victoria.
I think they might just ask you to change over at Newhaven Harbour anyway. Well, that's odd. I wonder whether there's any direct connection between Newhaven Marine and Newhaven Harbour. Bear with me a second, I'll just have to have a quick look into that.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think there are actually any direct trains going from Newhaven Marine at the minute.
We're right by what we think is Newhaven Marine, and there's a poster say sort of to call you for advice. Okay, so if I take a picture and then sort of keep my receipts.
Send that on to us with a copy of the picture, and then we'll be able to contact Newhaven Marine, make sure that we know what's happened, and then hopefully arrange for the replacement taxi, given that it seems as though we've someone at Southern's obviously, advised you to do that.
Okay, so you say as long as I've got sort of evidence that that's what the poster says,
I think so,
I could claim the money for a taxi back. So the nice man on the phone had never heard of this before and advised us to take a photo. We could get a taxi to Newhaven Harbour Station if we wanted, but that seemed ridiculous as it was only a very short walk away. But how short? We decided to time it. So we're standing at Newhaven Marine and are going to see how long it takes to walk to Newhaven Harbour. So off we go. I can tell you now that it doesn't take very long at all to walk between the two stations, but that won't stop us from speeding up this part of the video to make it go even quicker. Don't worry though, I can assure you that we didn't cheat on the timing of it at all. Okay, so stop the clock. 1 minute, 34 seconds. Now it was at this point that something quite exciting happened. I was still looking at the timer on the phone when my cameraman, Jeff, realised that the train pulling in here in the background wasn't stopping because it was the ghost train. This is the ghost train which is going to go into Newhaven Marine. So we're going to follow it and see what happens. There it is. It's the ghost station. We have no idea where it comes from. There's no passengers on it. But it's just pulled in to Newhaven Marine and it's just sitting there at the platform. That's really weird. That's kind of spooky. You can see the driver is just getting in this end, obviously to pull out shortly. He's just sitting there, he's not doing anything. Yeah. It's like the perfect description, isn't it? A ghost train. There's no one on it. It had arrived at just after 8 o'clock. Sat for just 10 minutes until at 8:15 the signalman in the old-fashioned signal box pulled the lever, raised the semaphore signal and sent the ghost train back on its way. So there is a train from Newhaven Marine Station, it's just that you can't get on it. You'll need to take the long walk to Newhaven Harbour instead and catch the service from there. This is Vicky Pipe, ghost train hunting in Newhaven.